Hey y'all. I know, child, I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I did it, child. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I did it, y'all. Don't forget coming up on Tuesday at 8 Central Standard Time, 9 Pacific Time or Eastern Time. Eastern Time, yeah. We have the one and only JD Blackstone will be in the house with us. He will be serving us all the latest gossip and tea behind the scenes of the industry. What industry you talking about? Think I'm talking about? You never know until you come in and you find out what it is. But since it is Thursday night, we just gonna take and go ahead and do this. Don't forget, y'all. Sunday we gonna be doing what? So I like to thank each and every one of y'all for coming in and joining me tonight. You could have been anyone else, and I'm so glad you decided to be here with me tonight. I look a little bit Frenchy, a little bit country, but hey, we here. So with any show can't be complete without the co-hostess. So co-hostess, come on in, girl.
Yeah, who let the lights on? Who left them on?
you know, girl, us and our weathers and you and your weathers, child. I don't know what's going on. This weather is just not playing with any of us this week.
Storm said, "Fuck y'all."
That part. And then again, my silent artist is in the house with us this evening.
Hi, y'all.
Child, we just decided that we was gonna do this y'all a old chit chat tonight. We ain't gonna be touching about really too much of anything. We just gonna be talking. Oh, while we at it, let's do us a old. Have y'all seen? Of course, y'all seen. We just did a reaction video to it, but have y'all seen the new WAP video?
Yes, featuring Mac Daddy, bitch.
Baby.
We don't leave it at that. Yes, God, Mac Daddy. Mac Daddy gave
When I tell y'all, we just did y'all something serious. Y'all got to go on over to Silent Artist channel and check that video out because that video was something serious. Something serious. I ain't even gonna give y'all no play about it. It was something serious. So y'all gotta go on over to Silent Artist channel and get that overreaction video and let it do it. I ain't hear y'all.
What's up, Susan? Shayla, Lakeisha Rub.
Shayla. Shayla New Orleans Davis. She said, what?
Shayla, not to be confused with New Orleans. Look, my shit. When I move my shit, look my screen. Hey, get your shit together. Get it together, damn. Yeah.
Why is it making all them wrinkles over there behind you on the other
Girl,
side?
because of
there you go. Your lights.
Ooh.
Girl.
Okay.
So what are we gonna talk about, y'all? What are we gonna talk about? I mean, you
gonna tell me where they you gonna tell me where they hid the drugs? I don't know where they hid the drugs at, officer. Why you got that spotlight in my face?
I can't. Oh, while you doing yours, let me go ahead and do mine too.
He told me he just needed to borrow it for like 15 minutes. Like 15. I didn't know he had
fitting
minutes.
Girl, this bright ass light just got me just completely.
Girl, I mean, look, Spotlight. This week on the Spotlight is or unsung.
Oh my God. So let me just tell y'all so far how things have been working out. So I was in my feelings a little bit, and You know, the Lord always has a ram in the bush just to make let you
A
know that
ram
He is thinking a ram
in the
in the
bush.
bush
That's a big ass bush.
to let you know that He got you no matter what.
No matter
So
what.
I was sitting, I was chit chatting, acting a fool or whatever, and one of the people I absolutely adore. We were sitting and we was chit chatting and stuff, and I was doing my thing or whatever like that, and I had an unexpected phone call, child. And the person on the other end just took and just lit my whole world up and gave me that that you know what, you're doing your thing. And I was like, oh my God, thank you, I appreciate it. And you never know who is talking to you and who the Lord is taking use to take and put you to that point to be like, you know what, you're doing okay. And I absolutely love our phone calls when me and you have ours, and me and Shayla have ours. Even when me and Zyla crazy behind, we get on there and we be talking and running our mouths and stuff. I said, oh, you know what? But if you listen, you can find a word anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I just absolutely, and for that special person that's listening to me, you don't even need to be named. Thank you, and I appreciate you giving me that little bit of word and little bit of advice to go ahead and keep on pressing on.
Girl, you just never know, girl.
Yes,
I done said that 1,000 times, girl. You never know who paying attention.
right. Absolutely, absolutely. So, um,
Sitting here thinking about church shoes, girl.
yeah, you talking about Brandy and Monica on Monday? Are you ready for that?
Girl, you know those shoes. I thought of the name of them. The shoes used to be called, it was a line that used to be in Pick and Pay and Payless called Predictions.
She said pick and pay.
You remember Pick and Pay?
No, I don't even know what the pick and pay is. We never had a pick and pay down
Why
here.
they have a Payless shoe source
We
down?
had pay less, but we didn't have no pick.
No, Pick and Pay was before Payless, but they were out the same time, and then Pick and Pay uh
Business.
went out of business.
Oh,
Then it say Payless Shoe Source. So Payless Shoe Source. Look, this is my Payless Shoe Source.
Oh, pick and
Actually
pay.
had the brand name called Prediction, and Prediction was like their little high end brand. So them little clogs, those
mhm.
little mule, those little kitten heels that she was wearing back in the 90s. I had a pair of those, girl. I used to wear it with my little pinstripe uh uh little vest pantsuit from Three Sisters.
Look, you just knew you was cute.
Girl, you couldn't
Right.
tell me shit, bitch. I thought I gave you body yaddy yaddy yaddy, bitch.
In your
And
kitten heel.
it was giving you good old mama, grandmama, look, grand auntie tees, bitch, at the ripe age of 20 something, girl.
Girl, we didn't even
Grandmama
call
is
them. Look, we didn't even call them kitten heels. What we used to call them was biscuits. We used to call them biscuits. Girl, you going to get you some biscuits? Yeah, girl, let me get me some biscuits too. Biscuit heels, child. Biscuit heels. Coco D, let me just tell you, let me get you right on together, Coco D. You and your excursions with your Krispy Kreme. I didn't even know they had a vending machine at Krispy Kreme. I said,
Wait a
Coco D
minute, a
coming up
vending
with
machine
everything. Yes.
at Krispy Kreme? Wait a minute,
Yes.
Grandma.
you not in Krispy Kreme.
Outside the building, they have a vending machine for Krispy Kreme donuts.
But when they
And I
close,
said, yes. And I said right there, and I watched Coco go through the whole thing. I said, Coco, now we are truly fat sisters in heart. Because I would not have never guessed that they were
I
that.
ain't seen no
And
shit
then
like that.
I ain't
what
never
I
heard of
understand
that.
from Coco video is they fresh and everything.
I only go to Krispy Kreme when the hot sign is on. If the hot
See,
sign ain't on, I ain't fucking with you. I don't care.
see,
Yeah.
you like me. You like me. I can't do it. I can't do the pre-package in the stores. I can't do any of that. If
Girl,
it is
listen.
hot and you can put it in your tongue and then all the sugar and stuff, you just give you that sugar rush. I don't need it.
Now I hadn't had any Krispy Kremes in a long time, but let me just tell you something, just so that you know that I have not forgotten, honey. There's an app for it.
Hey, I got the app,
Okay.
and I
So,
have a
bitch,
reward that's about to expire, so I got to use it.
there's
'Cause
an app for it. There's an app
yeah,
for it, and
and
when
they
it
just
hot,
did this weekend. They just did this weekend 2 dozen for $13.99.
that was none of my business. That's why I hadn't logged into my account. That's why I haven't logged into my account, so they won't send me the alerts or nothing.
My God, today,
So,
and then
Mhm.
they done started doing on the first Friday of every month, they do the chocolate glaze donuts, the chocolate glaze donuts. So they chocolate donut with chocolate glaze. Girl, come on, Glow. Come
I'm
on,
trying to
Glow.
find my lighting, girl. I want to look youthful, girl. I want to give you youth beauty teas, bitch. That's what I want to give you, girl.
You giving us old Brandy right now. That's what you're giving us right now. Sitting up in the room, Brandy.
Sitting up in my room, thinking about you. Girl, you better wear them. You better wear your old granite heels if you want to win, bitch. I don't need you to act right. What are you doing, ho? Ooh, why is you licking yourself, girl? Whoops, shit, I forgot I had a cord.
Don't trip, man.
Girl, my whole neck was got to be yanked back. Look.
The chocolate glaze ones don't get on my nerves. I love me some chocolate glaze donuts, baby.
Oh, they the chocolate glaze get on their nerves.
Coco said it get on get on her nerves, the chocolate glaze ones.
Oh, ooh, I like it.
D Main said now I'm about to get me a honey bun.
Right.
I can't
Girl,
get
get
no
that honey
Krispy Kreme.
bun.
Girl, you know what? We had too many plus size people that come to my channel for me to be talking about Krispy Kreme.
Girl.
Girl.
You got too many people that like food on your team.
Girl.
Yes, and we all sit and eat one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Because we some fat hoes.
Okay.
I've been still eating on my chicken nuggets, so I'm excluded from the fat hoe section this week.
Shayla, why do you hate chocolate? You can't date no
Girl, Shayla don't hate chocolate.
She said I hate chocolate, period. See?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that's what you say, girl.
Honey, that man ain't light skinned, so she don't hate chocolate.
Okay.
In the case of Shayla hating chocolate, Maury, that was a lie.
Okay.
That's a lie, Maury. That's a lie.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me send it to Shayla and Coco D. Let me see if they're going to bring their behinds in here. Let me send it to them.
And the Coco D.
Because Coco be knowing she be always on some cash money with me. I can talk cash money with Coco D. And I got to hear about this vending machine because I really want to know if they
right.
if they nice and smooth and all that kind of stuff, if they still fresh. So hold on, let me get her on here right quick.
Shayla said she don't like her man dipped in chocolate. That's what she said.
Well, do Jesus.
Well,
Nasty.
Just nice.
Coco D with all the tea.
Girl, and she obviously knew what them damn vending machines was too.
That's what I'm talking about. Like I've never heard of the vending machine until I seen it on Coco D platform. I said, okay, Coco, because I got that alert. I said, let me see what this is all about. When I went on I said, oh no, ma'am, no, they didn't.
I hate the way I'm in love with Cool. I gotta figure out this lighting situation because that shit is fucking with me. I like my face. How I don't like everything else though. It's really, it's like really like, ooh, it's like really like, ooh. That made it worse, bitch. Goddamn. Ho. Yo, motherfucking ass up there. Why are you so Ooh.
See, let's see if old Coco D. Who else I send it to? I sent it to Coco and Shayla.
Yeah.
They said they ain't trying to fuck with us tonight, girl.
Is that what it is?
They said we got on too late, and now we want them to do an impromptu show come through. They like they ain't fucking with us.
D-Man said, I thought you wasn't coming on tonight, and I was all sad and stuff, but then here you are now. Amen, somebody.
Come on, D-Man.
But we wasn't going to, but because I was about to get ready to get wash face and everything, because we was gonna go and catch up. What is it called? Lovecraft and Country. That's what we was gonna go do.
Yeah.
Let's go do Lovecraft and Country.
Yeah.
Or say wine crafts, girl.
What I call it?
You said wine down or something.
Yeah.
Wine down country or something like that. That sounds good.
Girl, I keep fucking up that damn thing. You should have seen me try to look for it last night. That was all. I couldn't find it. I had to just go to the HBO and look for it.
Is it on HBO? I didn't even know it's on HBO. Is
It's
it on
on
HBO?
HBO.
Yeah.
Hey, Shayla.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey.
don't y'all do it, Savon, because I seen your face.
Hey.
Well,
She said, "Hey, listen, you sound more spunky this time, though."
well, I'm used to it by
She
now.
said, hey.
Because I done took some Tylenol PMs. I'm in my bed.
Cause she's right, and then Jack Rabbit asses jump online, bitch, when everybody done got comfy in their bed and stuff.
Yeah, I
I
seen
mean,
it off the phone. I said, damn, I just swallowed the pills.
She just swallowed the
I
pill.
ain't heard so many.
look, what
Very
I,
familiar.
Actually, do.
honestly, I really was not gonna go come on. But you know, we was testing out some lighting and stuff, and yeah, somebody's still trying to get their lighting together. So I was like, well, we might as well go ahead and talk cash money while we do it. So might as well.
I'm just gonna do it like this. It makes my skin look all clean. It gives you this old look. It don't look like this in real life, but right now it look all beautiful and stuff. So like,
Okay, you giving us Brandon sitting up in the room, youth.
I feel like I should
So
be
you.
yellow right now singing something to you. What?
My God, today.
Hey, Zalin, how you feeling today?
Oh, okay, girl. How you feeling?
Now, see, it's all in your voice. I'm just going to leave you alone, okay?
What? I ain't say nothing.
Look, no, you didn't take that commercial down.
I ain't say
Y'all
nothing.
is not finna start. Y'all is not finna
I
start.
ain't doing nothing.
Hey,
How
Coco.
you doing?
Zalin,
Hi, how's everyone?
Hey, Coco.
What's going on,
Coco,
sibling?
Silent and Shayla was finna get right into it right quick.
Go ahead.
I wasn't
She,
doing nothing.
she said, I heard your voice. I ain't even finna mess with you tonight. I heard your voice.
Oh, well. I'm
So,
fine.
Coco, what's the donuts fresh is what I want to know.
The donuts are fresh, but they're not hot, and they only come in the 3-pack box.
So, can you do individual ones? Like you can say, I want this one in here, this one in here, and this one in here?
Yeah, you can do that.
Mm. What, do you know how long they've
How
been
did
in there?
the box? Like, I'm so curious.
Well, I know we just got it. Corporate just moved to Charlotte, so that's at their corporate store here.
So y'all
The
special.
other ones don't have it.
Yes,
Our-
because we franchise
our
down
store
here, and I
doesn't
know
have
we
it.
don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, y'all special. Girl, if you don't stop, move, honey.
Well.
Coco, what you eating?
A piece of sirloin steak
Ooh, come on, sirloin.
Okay.
and some sweet potato French fries.
Mm.
mm-mm.
No, Shayla?
You know, when people say sweet potato French fries, I automatically think syrup. I don't know why, because some people put syrup,
So,
and I hate syrup.
so I love syrup, but I think they're going to be sweet, and they're not, and it throws me off every time I have them.
I
And you
thought
put
people
all the
took and
goddamn
put.
salt on
It
them.
depends, though.
I thought people took and put like brown sugar or
Yeah,
cinnamon
they
sugar or
do
something like
like
that.
On
on.
the French
I did mine's in ketchup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
brown
on the sweet potato fries because they still kind of sort of sweet, so they take and put the cinnamon sugar and stuff on them. I mean,
Just-
I've never used it, but I was just
It's
Just-
good.
see. D Main said use cinnamon butter. See,
Just
Mhm.
give
Good
me.
like that.
I don't need all that. Just give me.
Just give me some yams.
There you go. Or bring me the baked potato
or a
and,
sweet potato pie.
and just let me live. Like, let's not do it.
Yeah, I like potatoes. Period.
A sweet potato pie, not patty pie, because that shit's nasty.
What's the patty
No, it
pie?
is not. I
Patty
love
pie
patty
is
pie.
good, girl. All you gotta do is heat it up a little bit. It's good.
Did you
That's
take
all you got to
home-
do.
Did you take it home and cook it, or did you eat it right out the pan like everybody else did?
Right out of the pan.
See what I'm talking about?
It's good to me,
Mm-mm.
I ain't never had it, but
Girl,
and I
patty-
like them when they pull them fresh out of the freezer part because you know they be coming in the freezer and they still got the little bit of chill
Frost
to 'em.
on it. Ooh.
And then that just I let them sit, or either I take them then and then just take them, pop them in the oven for like 5 minutes, girl, or touch the
Chop.
oven. Yes, ma'am.
Patty got banana pudding too now.
I don't know about that now.
Yeah,
I didn't
I
know.
like banana pudding, but it gotta be made.
come out with peach cobbler.
They got a
Mm.
sickening butter what is it? A butter icing vanilla cake. Her butter a butter icing vanilla cake though is the yes God.
See, here's my thing.
Come on.
I'm not really a sugar eater all like that. Like I can't eat candy and sweets and stuff like that. Like honey buns are disgusting to me. I don't
I
and
don't care.
Honey
everybody
bun with a
loves
good
honey
old
buns,
slice
but
of cheddar cheese. Girl, you must be crazy.
I don't
say
care
what
for 'em.
now?
You say put cheddar cheese
Oh.
on them?
Child, yes, old nice slice of crisp cold cheddar cheese on that honey bun.
Coco, is you pregnant?
Coco.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's a
What
lot.
that?
That's pregnant woman food right there. I
Yes,
don't know nothing about that.
I don't either, because I'm like,
I'm from the Carolinas.
I
we
know
can
people
live.
from Carolinas. They don't eat nothing like that.
So it's
How
the
you know?
honey
You ever
bun
asked them,
hot or
Shayla?
cold?
I have.
Honey bun warmed.
You want it warmed? Okay,
Warmed.
warmed and put a cold piece of slice of cheese on top of it.
Cheddar cheese.
Coco,
Has to be
you
cheddar.
different. Ooh, you so different.
That sound like clog like you ain't
That's a
been
lot
got
of
no bowel
cornbread.
movement behind that one.
Clogged arteries and a clogged ass.
Well, I don't eat it anymore, you guys. This is what I used to eat when I was younger.
Okay.
I ain't been into none of it.
I still can't get into that. I just
Now I done seen people heat the honey bun up and put butter on it.
That too.
I
Yeah.
put butter on my Pop Tarts.
you do what, Shayla?
I put butter on my Pop Tarts.
You do what?
Hey,
On that note, I see y'all,
Because
man.
I can't eat
Hey.
sugar like that, so I have to cut that sugar taste, and the butter cuts the sugar taste.
So you heat it up
well,
and
don't
then
eat them.
Yeah, I put them things in the toaster, and when they pop up, you gotta hurry up and put the butter on there and let it melt down in there.
I don't know either, Savon.
I might have to try that.
Maybe that's the northern thing I'm not a privy to. I don't know anything about that one.
Well, you know, I really ain't no northerner.
Where you from?
I'm confused. That ain't got nothing to do with Northern.
We definitely don't do that down here in the South.
It happened by accident because the butter had fell on it, and I just ate it anyway, and it ended up good.
And it ended up-
Experimentation.
She should have ended up good. I'm sorry.
We'll take it.
All right.
Have y'all ever tried a grill butter PBJ? I've never tried that.
That sound like it'll just tear your stomach up
I did.
for the rest of the day.
Who said that? Let me see.
Who said that? Did I?
Yep, Devane said that. But you know what what I have took and done though is took and put some syrup on one piece of the bread and peanut butter on the other piece of bread and put it up underneath the grill on the stove and then put them both together. Yes, my God, today it'd be good.
I know peanut butter and honey is good together as well.
Yep, that's good together too.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Susan said fried plankton.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
fried plankton. Planktons they're like
mean,
banana
Fried
clippings.
PB and J.
plantain?
Fried PB and J.
Plantains.
Oh,
Oh, I never had a fried PB&J.
How
Like
do you
deep
make
fried PB&J?
They had those at the fair up here.
Is that
Deep
kind
fried
of
PB&J?
Yeah.
that's
and it's
probably
all
like
good.
how they do the
I
Oreo?
don't like bread like that. That's the only thing.
What'd you say, Cass?
That you know how they do the fried Oreos, something like that.
No, it's regular bread, but
And it's just fried. It's
the
deep
batter
fried.
they use is not.
Oh,
I don't
so they do use a batter.
So it's a sweet batter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of sort of like how they in the South they use them to do like the fried Snickers because they do fried Snickers like that, and then they'll do fried
The fried
cheesecake like
Twinkies.
that, fried Twinkies, and then they'll do the
Yeah,
fried
I don't like Oreo.
Oreos like that.
It's like a peanut butter and jelly wrapped with a funnel cake.
I might like that then.
That's
I
different.
love funnel cake.
So do you put like powdered sugar and stuff on top of it?
Yes, girl.
So buttermilk. Okay, come on, Susan, for giving us the recipe. Look, buttermilk, wash and
Mixed batter. Yeah.
mixed batter. Okay,
Okay,
come on, Cooker.
I ain't gonna eat. I can eat that. Yeah.
that sounds delish.
It's good at the fairs. I just be mad because they make them so doggone small. Shit. They be
I
like,
like turkey legs.
$7.
yeah.
Okay.
Be able to.
So
I love
hold
me a
on.
good turkey leg at the fair. That's why I like.
When I go to the fair, I got to get my fried peanut butter and jelly, my chocolate covered bacon, and then my chocolate covered cheesecake and my chocolate covered banana.
Chocolate covered bacon?
I thought you didn't like chocolate.
I don't, but it's wrapped. It's got some other foods on the inside.
Yeah.
Well, what's that like?
I ain't gonna eat straight
I
chocolate.
know.
That's
I'll
nasty.
be back in a second. You said you're not gonna eat what?
I ain't gonna eat straight chocolate because I don't like that.
I mean,
Mm.
you know, you already got the fever for the dark chocolate now.
I can't with you.
So you know,
But you know that ain't no regular chocolate. That's special dark.
that's what I'm saying. You already got the
Exactly.
fever for
That's
the dark.
wrong, bro.
You know what? I wasn't gonna get into one of these conversations, but since
Here we
it's
go.
Thursday
Here we
night,
go. I'm
Since
getting
it's
out of here. Bye,
no
y'all.
ma'am, no ma'am,
Where you going, Shayla?
no
Where
ma'am,
you going, Jay?
no ma'am. You stay right on in here.
I'm scared.
So, what is for you being in a relationship? Not for really for. Okay, Savon just came back, so I got a couple people. So for everyone that's been in relationships, that's on,
Put Savon next to you, girl.
I'm finna move it now. Hold on, hold please, hold please, hold please.
Shayla, I thought you took sleeping pills. You should be too tired for that.
Right. You know,
All right, we back.
Well, you know, I just wanted to make sure you had your place, co-host.
I cannot with her elephant ass memory, girl.
So okay, so whenever you at the fairground or whatever, and the turkey legs, and then I'm gonna go into my next little question. I've never had it from there. So how do they taste? Are they like moist, or are they fried? Are they grilled? Like how do they do them at like the fairground?
They smoked.
They're smoked and they're so delicious.
But what about the little, what do you call them thingies that be all in between the meat, like them little legs, or them
Bone?
chili things? Yeah, them bone thingies. Like I can't. That's.
You eat all that. You chew that up.
You said a thorn.
Oh
You could chew that up. The gristle.
no, I
The-
don't.
You get the bone marrow and stuff out of it.
She
Now,
said,
Coco.
no, I'm going to bed.
Coco.
Coco really from the south. You bust bones open at everything.
Now I eat
Hey.
bristle, but I don't want no bone marrow now.
Suck the bone marrow right on out.
Oh, she got a wet throat. You heard it.
Right. All that.
We gonna
By
call
God today.
we gonna call you wet throat Coco D.
Yes.
Coco D with the wet D. So for y'all that are in a relationship and you've been in relationships for a while, my question I'm posing to y'all is this: how did you? Because you know the first 6 months is normally like the honeymoon phase or whatever.
Very
After
trial phase.
you know, after you get past that 6 month mark and you going in to further on, like, and if you have or have not moved in with each other, how do you start adjusting to, or how does the conversation come up saying, hey, maybe it's time for us to start moving in? Or what do you think the appropriate length of time before you say, okay, we need to move in with each other or whatever like that?
Go ahead, Coco.
Well, me and my hubby dated for probably about 6 months before he moved in.
Really?
So was he spending a lot of time there, or are y'all going like back and forth
He-
to each other places?
Yeah, we were like back and forth and back and forth. So I was like, hey, is this official? What's going on here?
Okay.
So, yeah, after that, going on 2 years now. So
You know what, Susan? You know what?
After the third date to lesbians, just bringing a U-Haul to the date.
oh, good evening, Susan.
You my God today.
But I have seen a lot of lesbian relationships that lasted a whole lot longer than gay male relationships.
Susan, do you want to come in and talk to us?
No.
I feel like that you can give us a
I
different.
heard you.
Silent, you ain't shit.
I heard you say no.
Wow.
Like Susan was like, "No, I'm not doing that." But thanks.
So, Savon,
Oh, you want to know? Oh, girl, I'm the wrong one to ask, girl, because me and Bae was together for 6 years before we moved in together, girl.
Okay.
why did Shayla leave?
Oh.
Hmm.
I said, why did Shayla
I
leave?
just left you.
Oh, she probably fell asleep, that baby.
Probably did because she decided I wasn't coming in, so she gonna took her. Okay, there she is. Okay, Susan, not tonight. It's okay, baby. Just wanted you to know if you want to come in and talk cash money with us, you can.
Yeah,
So-
it was 6 years. It was 6 years. Now he started, spending a lot of more time together. Like after a year or so, he was like here every day, with the exception of Wednesdays and every other weekend. But we didn't move in together for 6 years.
Do you feel like what point do y'all feel like that it's okay to start leaving them at your house by themselves?
Ooh.
Oh, girl, that took a long time, girl.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm just since we talking,
it took a long time because let me just say, for me, it was different because the only time I let somebody prior to Bae stay in my house when I was gone, and I just ran to take a dish to the family 4th of July cookout and came back home, and that bitch stole most of my shit out the house that he could carry. Just what he could carry.
Oh, hell no.
Oh yeah, that was Trey, girl. But anyway, still at that point, I was like, girl, no. I mean, when I go, everybody go. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. You just going to the store. We out to go to the store. Don't you need something? Get you some snacks. Come on, let's go. Everybody going. But now it's different. He lives here, so we don't have to worry about that. But typically, I don't let anybody. And it's no tea, no shade. It's just, girl, you just don't know who's secretly a crackhead, girl. So no.
No,
Right.
good evening. So I want to know why it took 6 years.
Why it took it, girl? Why did why it took 6 years?
Girl, 6 years?
I mean, he was over here all the time anyway, girl. Like, for what we gonna merge for, girl?
It only took 6 years.
Girl, 6 years. I mean, I wasn't in a rush. See, I'm one of the gays that wasn't in a rush to be trying to. I liked having my space. Like, I was single 7 years before I met him, so I liked having my space. I was cool. Like, okay, but then it got to the point I was like, okay, girl, even for me, this is ridiculous. Like, you paying all this money for a big ass storage unit with lights, water, and cable when you could be giving me half, girl. So and you over here anyway. So
Right.
it turned into, girl, I could make some more money if you just move in, girl. Like, it was a bit, so I loved them. It was a business deal too, but I loved them too.
So
Mhm.
it's like a win-win situation.
It was a win-win for me because I was like, girl, wait a minute. So yeah, and you get to save some money too, because he was paying like $1,200 in rent just over there. And I'm like, girl,
Mhm.
That part, right.
girl, it ain't gonna be $1,200 with half the split over here. Like, come
I
on.
think that's what made us decide to move in a little quicker because,
And I
it
feel
was
like
expensive.
very. And then I was also afraid that even though, like I said, he was here all the time, I felt like it was going to shift things. And because everything was going so well, I didn't want to, jinx it or, do anything that would make it, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you
Right.
can do good and then hell, most people could be in a thriving relationship and then for 13 years and then get married that 14th year. And I don't know what happened with that certificate, but it just changed everything. And then that 15th year, they make it. So I was real careful about it. But then it just got to the point I was like, okay, girl, now look, like, seriously, that's ridiculous. Like,
Let's do it.
but he was forward. He was like, okay. I was like, oh, okay.
So then let me ask y'all this then. Whenever you move in and y'all have difference of opinions, do you sit and talk it out? Or do you do yelling matches? Like, how do you handle confrontation?
We've never we don't talk to each other like that. Like we just, I mean, we have moments where I'm like, okay, babe, like that's ridiculous, but we don't. I don't know. For me, it's different. Like some people like that. That turns them on. They like that old roughness of. They like that growl. I don't like all that. I feel like if I don't want to talk to nobody like that. Not about if I say that I love you, I don't want to talk to you like that. I mean, I don't even talk to my friends like that. Hell, Jasmine, you've seen me be extremely patient and calculative with my words with friends. So, you know, with my man, it's going to be even more so. Like, I feel like if you talk funky to them, that's how you feel about them subconsciously. That's just my view. So,
that's the Libra in you.
Oh, well, yeah, maybe.
To my
Libras do not like confrontation.
Oh, no, I don't mind confrontation. Remember, I'm a Virgo Libra.
Child, we some head busters. You must be forgot.
I just don't want that with my man. Like I feel like I do enough of that outside of the house, and I don't want to. I shouldn't have to talk to you like that to get my point across. Now you piss me off, it's different, but it's still going to be like, okay, now see, now you say I'm nagging, but I come in and there's this type of shit here, and you know how I feel about it because bitch, we not brand new in a relationship. So when you do this shit, it makes me think you fucking with me. So if I say something fucked up, then you be mad and you can't be mad. See, that's my level of going off with him. And if there was somebody else, and then bitch, I ain't gonna tell your punk ass no more to get this shit off my motherfucking counter, or you get your ass out. Like that's how it would be, but with him, it's not like that.
So within like, okay, so whenever y'all are sitting down and y'all are talking, at first everybody had like not necessarily ground rules, but y'all came together to have an understanding. This is how we're gonna take and deal with this, and this is how we're gonna deal with that.
Yep, and we have an active lease.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I'm all about protecting investments first. In some states, you stay together long enough, and you know they feel like you're like some state. There's a rule that common law marriages and shit like that, and us girls can be legally married. It is an active lease. He leases this amount in this space for this amount of month. So this is an active lease, and it's renewed every 2 years. Because I don't play with that shit. Because I work too hard for my shit. You ain't getting nothing. We get married. I want a prenup. If I got $5 in the bank, I want to keep them $5 when I break up with your ass. You don't get $250, okay?
That's just being real.
I mean, and people say, well, if you do that, that means you don't trust each other. Baby, let me tell you something. When you fall in love, you don't give a fuck about trust. Some people are all about hurt, and they just want to get back at you. So find you a common ground while you in a good space that's fair to protect you when shit go left. If it goes left. It may not, but if it does, at least you have something that can protect you. Because he need protection from me. I'll be very honest, because I'm a bitch, so I try to take his grandmama's car. That's how.
So do you feel okay? So speaking of that, do you feel like that's in a sense the reason why Will and Jada handle their entanglement the way they did it, and they didn't get to that point of being nasty because both of them had so much to lose?
I think they've kept their discussion lines open. Is what I feel. I feel like they've been real and they've talked about it and they've handled it as professionals, what I'll say, because they don't handle like matters of the heart. Because the matters of the heart, you know, bitch, they've handled it really professionally, and I think that took growth. And we don't know what they've gone through in the first 1 to 5 years of their marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't see that. We only see what they show us. And anybody can act like, oh well, you know, we just talked about it and wrote and did a vision board and we just realized what our needs are. We were honest about them, which we may not realize, bitch, they was probably in knucking if you bucking a few times before they got to that space. You don't know.
He's hitting knucking and you bucking.
You don't know. I mean, Jada seems like she's a little hothead, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
All that patience come from somewhere.
Right. Shayla, same question.
Shayla, what?
See, there's your answer. She gonna fuck him up. Talking. Talking is for punks. So look, she laughing.
So do you feel like in do y'all feel like in
mute?
Girl, how you mute yourself?
Jasmine, you still on mute, babe?
Am I back now?
Oh, you're
Yeah,
back.
girl.
Oh,
Okay.
what happened?
Because my big ass foot done took and hit the cord down here and it automatically muted me. That's why. Oh, sorry. I was what I was saying though is, do you feel like in relationships, does anyone feel like in relationships that you can ask or request for a breakage or a time off from the relationship?
If somebody asks me for a break, don't get pissed off when I decided to break into somebody else while we on break.
I don't play them games.
Because once you say break, I feel like you ain't coming back. So, I got to secure that spot for the next one.
I don't. Me personally, I don't play them games. I know me. And I won't leave a situation until I'm done with it. So that also has the adverse negative effect to that. Basically, I'll stay in a situation while looking dumb as fuck too, because I won't do anything until I'm ready to be done with it. I'm not one of those people that we gonna break up and I know, bitch, I don't want to go anywhere. And 3 weeks later we back together. No, we're not gonna break up. We're gonna work through this. I'm gonna be pissed off, and I might be pissed off for a whole goddamn year. And if you want to stay here, you're gonna deal with my fucked up ass attitude for this whole year.
Right.
Okay. And if you don't, you can go, and I'm not gonna be pissed off about it. Just understand you can't come back. But I don't close the door unless I know I'm done, because I don't do that back and forth shit. It looks stupid as fuck to me. So I don't.
Very tacky.
I'd rather just stay in it. If you're gonna be done, be done. Stay in it, and then when you done, be done.
Coco, you done got quiet.
Coco eating.
Coco muted. She said, "Listen, she said we interrupted her sirloin and her sweet potato fries."
Come on,
Yeah,
sirloin. Sweet potato fries with ketchup.
So
I don't know. I just feel like, I get where you're coming from, especially with the when you done. But like, so many people now, I need a second chance or I need a third chance. I was like, dude, I'm not finna be giving you all these chances now. Like, we can work through it. I can understand one. I can maybe even understand maybe two within a 10-year,
do you mean? But are you referring to a split up or an issue that happened?
Like with me, I feel like with issues, like when we are first getting together, that's something that we should be on the same page with. Like you were saying, we're not gonna sit up here, we're not gonna call each other names, this, that, and the third. We should be able to at least walk away from each other long enough to get our cools together, come back and let's have a conversation about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Even if it does get heightened. But you don't want to go below the belt top, you know what I'm saying? You just said in the third, or you know what I'm saying?
I do.
That's the professional thing to do. It's just like with me and you, when hypothetically, if me and you had issues, I'm not gonna hit you below the belt like you're not gonna hit me below the belt. We're gonna sit and we're gonna reason it out like adults, because that's what adults do. If I gotta cuss you out and punch, and I got time for none of that.
I don't want to do all that. Once I've gotten to that point, I'm pissed off, and shit it's done. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a girl that gets there easily. So when I get there, it's a done, because my mind is constantly computing the right thing, or tries to compute the right thing to say and the best way to say it. So if my fucks are turned off, that's it. That's really it. There's no coming back from that, If I'm to the point where I don't want to talk about it, I don't want to talk anymore, I'm just quiet, that's when I'm done.
So do those same rules, and this is to everybody, do those same rules apply to friendships?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. It's actually worse for friendships for me. Like because I usually I don't really make friends easily. Like I don't have problems meeting people and we get to get along. But no. I often do the absolute most in friendships too, where you looking like, girl, why in the hell are you still friends with this person? Like, I just don't get it. I'm like, well, I'm not done with it yet. Like, I'm not being abused by no means, but because I'll say what I have to say. Mm-hmm. But I also know that if it's a fucked up ass situation, I'll leave it. But if I feel like this is just this person's way of handling a situation, and there are true, authentic reasons behind their actions that's not malicious, I'm a little more understanding, and I do believe that's a little more of my Libra side. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it does get to a point to where I'm like, okay, girl, I'm not doing this shit. And now you hold the ball is in your court. Like if you want the friendship, you're gonna have to do what you have to do to keep the friendship because it's not going to continue to be one-sided. Because people have often taken the fact that I feel so much and I care so much and use it against me.
Right.
Well, see, here's where I stand with friendships. I had to really work on myself in friendships because I used to be a person that always wanted somebody to feel sorry for me. And then they would always come to the rescue. But then when it was time, when they had their moments, I was never there.
Ooh,
So
girl.
I had to work on that. You know, self-pity is a horrible drug.
Right.
Yeah.
So I had to go to rehab. I had to reevaluate myself. But now I'm like, my friends call me the asshole of the group. And that's not a good thing. But then at the same time, they just know that I'm not telling them nothing wrong. Although it may be something that you don't want to hear, I'm still gonna tell you. And we done got into complete fights. I mean, people have been blocked on Facebook. They done went live on Facebook, tried to call themselves exposing me. And we done went back and forth on social media. Now that was 5 years ago. Now we've all grown up. All my friends got kids. So
It's a little bit different now, huh?
it's a whole lot different. Like everybody, and you have to realize I done had my friends since we was in kindergarten.
Yeah.
And everybody then grew up. We all then grew into different directions. Some people is where they want to be in life, and some of us ain't.
Yeah.
That don't mean I don't love you any different.
Just
Or
mean
I
you
don't
ain't
love
take
you
the bullshit.
any less. Just and you know what? I'm gonna tell it like it is. My friends right now, I feel like they doing a whole lot better than me right now.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what though? I'm that friend that'll tell it like it is too. I just feel like the part that I need to work on though, I will admit to is the fact that I do need to be more direct about things. I always try to find the softer blow. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I also I like people who give it to you straight. Like for me to be real good friends with someone, I like the brutally honest, direct communicator. I don't want it's funny, I don't want me. Meaning I want me as the loyal portions of me, but I don't want the me as the okay, let me find the roundabout way to say what I have to say or the professional way to say. I don't do well with that. Tell me what the fuck you gotta say. Let's get that shit over with and then let's move forward because I feel like you waste a lot of time, right?
Some people say I'm too blunt whenever because I deliver it straight directly.
You are blunt. You are very blunt, but I tend to like that. A lot of people will take because they don't want to hear that. They want their feelings to be permanent. And you can be telling, and they don't even listen. They don't take the approach to understand that it's the truth. They so caught up in your delivery of it,
Right.
they're missing the message. And but I don't do that. I feel like I don't want yes people around me. That's what I'm trying to say. Tell me what I need to know. Don't just tell me what you want me to hear. Because then that's how people get fucked up. And then they want to be like well, girl, I was thinking. No, bitch, if you whatever you was thinking then while you let me go out look like a fool, keep it to your goddamn self like you did then.
Right. See, I feel like with the reason why I'm asking all these questions because me and a friend of mine, we fell out about a year and a half, 2 years ago now, coming up on 2 years. And we fell out about some of the stupidest stuff and sitting back and thinking about it. A lot of it could have been avoided. Me and my friend, my friend came to help me move back in this, that, and the third. And words were exchanged. And it was a lot of back and forth behind foolishness. So instead of us being adults and sitting down and talking about the stuff, we let something minute get into the middle of it. And then, I reached out to the person reached out to me. We both tried to talk, but I was like at a place, I was like, you know what? It doesn't feel like it's authentic. You know what I'm saying? And I'm used to this person being straightforward with me and being truthful and honest with me about the situation. And they were not. And I didn't feel like it was actually, something that was I really wanted to take time to invest in, but sitting back with the whole Copanisha situation going on now, it's like maybe I was a little bit too harsh. Maybe I could have handled it this way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But doing the maybes and stuff like that, it takes two people to take and come to a head. So if they're not ready to accept their part of what the situation was, you know what I'm saying? How do you move forward from that?
Agreed. You don't. You don't. One of my friendships, it took 5 years for me to ever even speak again because I was just tired. I was drained of putting all the effort in. And so for Shayla said she was the one that wanted the pity party. So for the friend that I had like that I felt was that way,
Hmm.
for me, I was tired of being contributing to the pity party. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
was tired of coming up with all the reasons and excuses why they are that way and how they feel.
Enabling them.
And I felt like I was because what they needed was that direct feedback, and I'm trying to keep your feelings from being hurt and don't want to give you the direct feedback, and I'm stressing myself out. And I was like, you know what? I don't feel like they give me that same respect when communicating to me. When
Right.
communicate, if it was something with me, they would talk to me like I'm a bitch on the street. But then a bitch on the street could say something to them and they would just not say shit. They would let them say whatever the fuck they want to say to them. So I was
Mhm.
like, you know what? Mm-mm. No, I'm not doing this anymore. You know what I'm saying? This
Right.
is your problem. It's not mine. And I vowed to never talk to them again, like ever. Lo and behold, we end up talking again, but it took a lot because it was God telling me, because God was like, you need to. I'm like, nope, I don't want that energy in my life again. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that today, but that's how it was then. But it took me getting to that point saying, okay, girl, I could care less about how you feeling right now. This is how I feel. You either gonna take it or you're not. And if you're not, I understand. Have a good day. Have a good life. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it took me a while to get like that because I was the person that you could come and talk to. I
Yep.
always had an open ear. I
Yep.
would just listen.
Yep.
So I got tired of just being a listener.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've been that way
I
as
mean,
well.
I just truly feel like, when we're at a point that we feel like that we can talk and conversate, then I feel like that's what we should be able to do. It shouldn't be a back and forth, and it shouldn't be a whole bunch of extra behind it. Like if we're saying we're adults, I feel like that's how adults take and deal with situations. You just don't take in, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to go back and forth with the person in order for a person to understand where you're coming from.
It just depends on their level of maturity too. See, there I go again, you know,
Hmm.
and my yeah. I feel like my management training and all of the effective leadership and situational leadership and behavioral management has created this situation where I understand how people, the variety of ways people like to be communicated to, and how you can cater to them. That it's got me to a point to where I am aware, but then they're not aware, and then it's aggravating as fuck. And I
Yeah.
always felt like if I thought about me and only me, that was selfish. So let me not do that.
See, I
I was,
understand that because whenever I ran three stores, being with Popeyes and stuff, and not only being with that, but all my other management skills, like I was so blunt this last time. I was like, maybe, but my team respected me being blunt because I came in being who I was. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't cuss them out and this, that, and the third like that, but I would be like, what you just did was messed up. And I done showed you this. This is the 12th time me showing you this. How many more times do I have to show you this before? You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
I wouldn't come off being rude and nasty, but in a sense, it did come off being that way, being so blunt and but I just want them to know, whatever I'm not in the store, the same thing that I'm expecting now when I'm here, I expect it even more whenever I'm not in the store. So how are you going to sit up there and handle me like this? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
especially when you get your auditors that come in or you get your big bosses that's coming in, you really finna try to sit up here and make me look bad in front of them. Like you finna really go there.
Yep.
You know, and I know that was that big old P on my chest. That was the pride that was on my chest. But I'm like, damn, I done took all this time to develop you and get you to this point, and you
Yep.
still acting like you don't know how to do this. Like, dude, come
Yes.
on now. You can do better than that.
Yes. That's when I had to learn to put that situational leadership to the test in the reverse.
Mm-hmm.
Where okay, here's my look, 1 minute or 10-minute coaching session. 1 minute, I'm telling you what the problem is. I pause for a minute to let you observe it.
Mm-hmm.
2 minutes, you acknowledge it and respond. Okay. 3 minutes, I tell you exactly what results and what redirect I have to it and what I need from you. And then the rest, you tell me what you're going to do to make it happen, to resolve the problem. And we're not going to have this discussion again.
Right.
That's when being that direct asshole
Mm-hmm.
gets you in play, gets you the results. Because now I've tried to appease to your sensitive side. I've tried to understand your situation. I've tried to understand the way that you operate. But I feel like now you just taking the fact that I'm understanding, and now you want to use that shit against me. So now here's the deal. This is what I expect. This is the timeline I expected to be corrected. We're not doing this again. The next situation is going to lead to this type of corrective action. If not, termination. And that's
Right.
it. That's
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Right. I ain't even gonna sit up and lie. I used to be bad for that. Look, this is the 5th time. Apparently you're not cutting this. So on this action and correction, know that this is a action and correction right now. We've had our verbals. We done did too many verbals now. So now I'm tired of talking to you. This is where we are. We're putting it to pen and paper. And you have, like you said, you got to the end of next week to show me that you finna do this. Because if not, either it's gonna be one of two things. Either you drop it down from the position that you in because you can't handle it,
Right.
or we're gonna bid our due and you done just made yourself a customer again.
Yeah. I mean, it's just getting no
Straight to that.
and I tell my team I don't like having those discussions because we grown.
Right.
Like to have those discussions, but if it's gonna come between me losing my job and you losing yours, let me just tell you something. I'm choosing me first. So
My household gotta roll.
I'm just saying, especially if it's a situation to where you are not doing your due diligence. You get what I'm saying? Like my boss expects me to do my job that makes him look good. I expect you to do your job that makes me look good. We all do our job. We look
Right.
good.
Right.
We all benefit from it, So anyway, that's that. And so that's kind of, so when you ask me, Coco, why it takes 6 years, I process things a different way. And before Bay, everybody that I've ever been with relationship wise has disappointed me, has failed me. And I was like, this was going really good. It's going really good, but it was going really good. Let's not poke the bear. You know what I'm saying?
Right. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
If it's not broke, don't fix it. And I was never somebody who felt like, people would ask me even before the whole gay marriage, and you want to get married? No, I want to live in separate households. You have your place, I have mine, because I like my space. I can get real.
Okay.
I get real moody. And I don't feel like nobody has to deal with that shit. Like, because I get on my own nerves when I'm that way.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me not put you through it because, bitch, I really want to escape. Can somebody tell me to go to sleep and shut the fuck up? Like, so I didn't want to do that. But then it just came to a point. It was like, okay, you here all the time anyway. What's the point? Like, am I sending off the vibe that I don't want you here? If that's the case, then why are we still 6 years in it? Like, what is the end goal?
Right. So when do you get to a point, whenever you start dating or whatever, when do you get to a point that you say, hey, because I've been one of those people that never really wanted anyone to know where I lived at until I felt like that I really wanted to date this person. So I would meet them here or meet them there, or, let's not be, I ain't even going to sit up here and act like I didn't do it. I would be like one of them ones to be like, okay, so we're going to meet at a hotel, we're going to sit, chill or whatever like that. So when do you feel like, because I feel like my home is my sanctuary.
Yeah.
When do you let that guard down? When do y'all feel like it's an appropriate time to let that guard down?
Well,
For
see,
me,
I can't answer that because I ain't never let my guard down. I treat niggas like I change my underwear. I'm still recovering. Don't judge me.
It's a process, sis. It's a process.
Because I love my space.
It depends on the situation. I'm not gonna act like, back in my hoish days, bitch, that I won't let nobody come over. It just depends on who it was, how I felt like the vibe was. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
but I mean,
I've never had to do that.
Well,
I don't do that. No, I be let certain friends over my house.
Well, friends is different from like a cut buddy or a piece. You know what I'm saying? Like cut buddies and
which
pieces.
I'm gonna be honest, funny. I would host all the time,
What the hell is a
and
cut
sometimes-
buddy?
but I made sure I had my
Right.
hand jewelry.
right.
It's like a cutty
Say that again.
buddy, Taylor.
You felt safer. Yeah. Before I bought my house, I
Mhm.
but when I
Friends
bought-
benefits, pretty much, Taylor.
when I bought my house, I was like, no, I don't want to. Shayla.
Huh?
So what do you do in a situation like that? Do you let them come over? You go to them? You could make them at a hotel? What did you do in your days?
Well, it all depends on how I felt. If I was
Yeah.
leaving the club and I was full of alcohol, I'm going to their house.
Yeah.
If I was full of alcohol and I had to get dropped off, then you come over here. But I only had, this is my thing. I had consistent sex partners at the time. Like they only last maybe every 2 years. I would have to pick up a new one because that one would have to get in his feelings, and I wouldn't want to fuck with him no more. And,
I feel you on that one, Shayla.
yeah,
I can feel you on that.
that's them some issues me and my therapist they had to work through. But yeah, I didn't mind, but it had to be a certain type of guy. Like I'm not just going now. If I'm just picking you up at the club now, you can take me to your house. You're not coming to mine because I don't know you like that.
We gonna do it in the car. How about that? We just gonna do it in the car.
Or
and be
behind
done
the
with it.
club, I think that's fine.
Yeah, in the bathroom, in the club.
I
You
think
know.
I'm weird when it comes down to that because I'm one of those types of people. Like I don't mind. Like I've tried to do the whole one night stands, and this is God honest truth. I've tried to do that, but they always try to be clingy. Like they want to. I haven't been in a one night stand, and I don't know how long because if I go, I'm also like Shayla. Like if I go out and we go and meet, and I meet somebody or whatever like that, it doesn't turn into just being like a one night stand. Like it's like part of the team. Like I got them 2 or 3 people I can take call up. Hey, bitch, come on over. You know what's up.
Yeah.
Child, stop putting it on them like that. Then stop putting it on them.
I can't help.
Don't do too much. Don't do too much. Cut back a little bit.
I can't help Mona's good.
The only time somebody a true one night stand is if their asses didn't live nowhere near. But as long as they live somewhere near, baby, you trust they was. That's one reason why when I bought my house, I was like,
Gotta give it all up, huh?
bitch. I'm buying this. It ain't no breaking a lease and moving, bitch.
That part.
Can't do that. So how about no, you won't. And all the folks who knew where I lived no longer did. And we would still meet up. Either they'll get a spot or something. Oh, I can't come over here. No. I'm good. So Bay was like the only person that I let come over. And him in church shoes.
Honey.
I have to tell y'all about church shoes one day, but
Him in church shoes. Jesus, take the wheel.
Church shoes.
Come on, church shoes.
Church shoes, girl.
Church shoes.
He was flying across that doggone dance floor in them church shoes, just a slipping and sliding, trying to get to me when he saw me dance with this other person, honey.
Ooh, shit done came to the camera.
Yes, honey. I'm still trying to think of the name of that doggone club. Not that you had a bottle behind
right. She get on my nerves.
Girl,
good evening. Shayla, you were supposed to stay off camera.
The pillow.
You were supposed to stay off camera, then pull it out, and then come on.
That thing was back there.
That's like me pulling a chicken leg from underneath this doggone. I'm just, just pull it out like, I'm just sneaking it.
A chicken nugget from under your unit.
Yeah. Girl, let me go get this chicken away from under here.
I can't deal with y'all tonight. I really can't deal with y'all tonight. This heifer got all the way on camera to pull her bottle out.
And it's
Pull
a
it out.
Ain't nothing left.
it looked like some 18.
Yeah, it's empty.
Yeah.
Oh, it's empty.
Yeah, I got a bottle in my refrigerator, Shayla. That's like
I'm with you, Shayla.
yeah. Go on and squalor that, girl. Don't even pour it in none. Just put this down that bottle, honey.
Right, you might as well do that.
Just turn it up. Watch it all fall out.
Was that your pills? So was that your pills that you took?
Did you chase your pills with that alcohol? Girl, don't answer. Don't answer. Don't answer.
Right,
on-
don't answer that on camera.
She had water. Mm-hmm. The
She
face,
pleads the fifth.
the face says
Okay, what is you drinking? Because I done seen you refilled your glass twice. What is you drinking, good?
I'm just drinking a little Ciroc.
Just a little Ciroc.
Oh, the rock mango.
Yes.
Little mango.
Is that peach?
No,
This
man.
mango.
Oh. I got
Well,
some bad memories with some peach Ciroc. Ooh.
Ooh.
I just want to thank everybody for allowing me to be on tonight. I'm going to bed. It's 11 o'clock here almost, and
Yeah.
I've got to pee once again. And this is my fourth size of water, and this is 40 ounces. So I'm
Ooh. Come through.
gonna be peeing all night.
Yeah.
Girl, how you think I be doing with this 64 ounces over here? I be like, damn, I should not drunk all of it, but it be tasting so good.
Ooh, they pretty. Yes. Come on.
Let me see.
Oh.
The diamond.
Let me see again.
Can you?
I made them too short.
Those is too short.
So Saturday,
Can we get a?
set.
There.
No.
Look, so Saturday you'll have a new set.
Yay.
Oh.
Yeah, she can't even do it. So
Oh,
Yeah, Saturday she'll have
it
a
on.
new set. Sunday at the latest. She'll have her ovary huggers again. You don't need that toy, girl. Them nails should do the job, girl.
Child. I be scared, child. I be scared, child. Ooh.
I ain't gonna say
So when is that toy coming?
Huh?
When I was asking Shayla, when is her succubus toy coming?
Not the succubus toy. My God, today.
You know, I don't know.
Ain't girl supposed to be getting
Go-Go,
that
yeah,
thing.
Go-Go said she was getting it for you. So
Yeah.
Yeah, Gogo said she was gonna send me one too.
she told us that our
His name
clitoris
is eating
was
his
big.
honey bun.
Now,
Lord.
see, Coco, you about to get on here and start some shit.
Right.
Cause she sure told me I couldn't have one. So how the hell you got one?
Here we go.
Girl, go ahead and tell me no such thing.
That's that weed talking.
Child, and this Ciroc.
Not that that we go.
What you got it mixed with?
A little like cran grape juice.
So on weed and or alcohol, do y'all turn into like warrior women in the bedroom? Do y'all just be like, oh, you ain't doing it hard enough, do it harder?
Oh.
Y'all turn into warrior?
So that's
Doesn't take that.
Well, I'm not
Or-
getting one, so
You know,
I
I don't
Yeah,
need all
you
that.
sound like you're
Really.
speaking from experience, girl.
my
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like they must turn her into a warrior princess.
She
Say,
said,
what you doing?
I'm getting ready to clock out. If you talk about warrior princess, we just packing up our shit and it's almost time to go. We got to
But you done started turning off the lights and everything.
So time to go. Oh, time to go.
and get everything I need up out of here in the morning. So when I come back in here to work, I'll be
We are warrior women.
Right.
You know, when you said it, all I just started going through the visuals in my head, and I was like, "Girl, it's time to go to bed, 'cause, girl."
Yes, call me Diana.
Yes,
Look, don't wake up at 2:00 and text me, bitch. Get out of my head. Don't wake up and text me.
girl. Listen,
Right.
you know how we do, girl. All right. Well, good night, Divines, Jivas,
Thank
and Divas.
you.
Lovelies. Jermaine, enjoy your honey bun. I used to like my honey bun, the white iced honey bun, and I liked it warmed up just a little bit, because I didn't like no cold ass honey bun. Yes, God. That's if I couldn't go get the hot Krispy Kreme. You know.
Mhm.
Mm.
My God, today. Have y'all ever had juniors?
Never heard of.
It's in New York.
What
It's
is it?
in New York. It's
Well, they
cheesecake.
actually have Junior's cheesecake in New York, and then they actually have Junior's cakes. And
Mm.
they're made by Hostess. Those are really good.
We have everything.
Mm.
We have nothing but bunt cakes here that are really good.
Oh, bunt cakes is good too.
Yeah,
Nothing
but it's
but bunt
called
cakes.
the place is called Nothing Bunt Cakes.
Yep, those are really good.
That's cute.
I love Mrs. Freshly's product.
Freshly's. I've heard of Freshly's.
I have heard of that.
It's a bakery type company. Like,
Oh.
yeah. All right, y'all. Listen.
Good night. We finna get ready to get out of here too,
They
Chad.
say if you gonna do it the best you can, bitch. And if you can't do it the best you can, don't do it, girl. Don't go out these streets looking foolish.
Lord.
So you can try and do it. Practice makes perfect.
Ooh, Savon, look at this.
Ooh, girl, that's cute.
You know that barber got skills to do that fade out in the middle of them flowers like that, them
Is
petals.
that the back of your head? Is that the back of your head?
Ah. You
know what? I'm in this. I said I was gonna start it in September. So since it's almost September, I'm gonna attempt to grow my hair back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And it's doing some stuff now. It's going through a process now.
It's growing.
That's why y'all ain't seen it in a while.
I love it.
That is that phase that you go through. That
Yes,
grow
it
out.
is.
All right, y'all. We finna get ready to do this.
Okay.
All right, y'all.
That reminds me of that split and swirl that we saw earlier, Lord Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
How you split and walk in a girl?
What she's talking about is the video we recorded for a new reaction for the Nicole Kirkland choreography to WAP. So that will be releasing right after this live is done. So go check that out on my channel.
Okay, I think I saw that.
And Jasmine.
Don't forget to take and put your link in the description so they can go over and see it.
Is that the one where the boy was doing the splits after the splits after the split?
That's cute.
Oh, true. I like that.
That's fine.
That is.
Don't forget, y'all, coming up on Tuesday, September the 1st. Mr. JD Stone, Blackstone, will be in the house with us. Don't know who this is, baby. If you don't know who this is, you're gonna get your complete unadulterated life.
Come and get your life, children. Come and get
Cakes
your
in it.
life.
Just beautiful. But all right, y'all, we're gonna get ready to get up out of here because it's time for me to go to bed. I got to go to work tomorrow. So Shayla, you have anything to say? Nothing. Hold, please. Coco D, you have the tea. Go ahead, baby.
Y'all make sure you like, share, and subscribe to Mother's content, honey. You know where to find me, Coco Delicious. Just all we need is love. Good night, everyone.
All right, baby. Thank you for that. Hold on just a second. And Zyla, go ahead and tell them where to find this.
You can find me as Zyla Artist on YouTube and Instagram. Again, the video I just posted it in the chat right here, so you guys can find that. It's going to be releasing very, very soon at 12:15. So just stay tuned for that. And I'll see y'all later.
And that's the link right there. Don't forget y'all to go out and to like, share, subscribe to Zyla's Artist channel also. And we'll be right back. Co-hostess with the mostest, I know you're ready to get up out of here, so I'm going to go ahead and drop it for you, and then we can get up out of here.
All right, y'all can find me at the Krispy Kreme little vending machine next to Coco House, honey. That's what you can find me. And that's why I'm gonna be here, girl. That's it. That's it.
So special, Jesus. Hold on just 1 second. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Go over and check my girl out. She has the Save On Experience that's each and every Saturday night featuring the Social Club. You can find her on YouTube at Savon at SAVON 111. I don't have anybody else's YouTube flyers up. So y'all gotta get me a flyer so I can take and do that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, y'all, as y'all are leaving out of here. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all coming here. Remember, God only made only one you. If you can't do what he needs you to do, then what the hell are you here for? Have a beautiful one.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.